So I was just at my sister's house, and now I'm going home, but I wanted to stop and show you that tree. Why, you might ask? That's a fair question. It's a weird tree. It's got little thorns on it. I'm not sure if you saw. And sometimes when it grows new shoots at the bottom, they have even bigger thorns. I don't know why. And there's an old lady that lives next to my sister and my brother-in-law. And she said to a couple of different people, that is an awful tree. I have no idea why God made it. And she said this a couple of times, and I was thinking about it the other day when my mother was telling me that she'd said it to her. And I thought, God does have a habit of making some strange trees, doesn't he? One tree he made an awful long time ago. It stood in the middle of the garden. And even one piece of fruit, like one bite of a piece of fruit from that tree, could cause all humanity to fall. Why would you make that tree? And then another tree he made, not quite as long ago as that, but still a fair way back, looked fairly normal. It was a pretty standard tree, until one day it was cut down and fashioned into a cross. Why would you make that tree? I guess the reason he made the first tree was that he wanted to love and be loved. And real love needs a choice. Let me explain. You can't choose to do right unless you can choose to do wrong. You can't choose without a choice. There needs to be two options, two possibilities at least. And it's the same with love. You can't really love God if it's impossible not to. But God wanted us to be able to love, and so with that first tree, he gave us a choice. People tend to make bad choices, and so sin began as well. He gave us a choice. It made it possible to love and to choose, but it also made it possible to sin, and we did. And so there was a problem, because the wages of sin is death. It says that in the Bible. And we couldn't pay that because God didn't want us to die. And so he made a second tree. And he came to earth and he lived a perfect life. And he taught us about what love really is, and he taught us how to live and how to love. And then God himself, as Jesus, let us nail him to that tree, fashion it into a cross first, and then nail him to that tree. And he died on that tree. And his death paid our price. So with the first tree, he gave us a choice. We made a bad choice. And with the second tree, he paid for our journey home, I guess. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Think about that. And I'll see you guys soon.